What you making in the sky, my king, king? Is that New Jerusalem I see? See, you giving sight to the blind, my king. Your children can't wait till you come down, my king, king, king. Yeah. Prophecy coming to pass. Psychological war when the chosen is in it fast. Don't ever stop short, your head might just go through the glass. Buy the truth and sell it now, it's the most valuable thing you have. Liars gon' hate you, manipulators, they gon' say you trash. Cowards gon' comment on your posts on fake pages, just laugh. You blessed when people call you evil for the sake of Yah. His love is inconceivable, they put away my crimes. He lead his sheep by the still waters, then turn the lakes to wine. So many prayers, how does mine deserve a response? That's a gift, it's no boasting in being chosen. But your emotions, you gotta rule, remaining discipline and focus. If you bow out, then it's hopeless. Don't terminate your devotion. Demons destroy peace with commotion. Sit by the ocean. Don't get peeled up when it feel rough. Get built up in the spirit. Part of me as I tilt my cup, I'm trying to fill you up with these lyrics. Yeah. What the Most High making in that blue sky? A new heaven for you and I. Calm down. A new heaven for you and I. Calm down. New Jerusalem make me wanna cry. Yeah, and my faith ain't up for debate. Transparency is the topic of discussion when I pray. And apparently I was 8 when destiny started taking shape. Yeah, I stepped into this place with a recipe for the hate. I love my neighbor like I love myself and bless him with a plate. And like Jonathan's revelation, it was a scroll that we just ate. I'm in a solar power state and I'm melanated by grace. Who knows, today could be the day he blows the trumpet in our face. Could be the end and then beginning like Esau and Jacob. It'll be the beginning of the end once we decide to wake up. Stop pulling these capers, chewing on razors, touching up faces like makeup. Back to the basics, throwing on Asics, dipping on Satan, running amok. My father the greatest, creator of the sun that's above. Got too many haters. You hate cause it's the shade that you love. Don't do me no favors. My faith is in the rock of ages. When I'm on these stages, I'm faceless. He get all the praises. Salute. What you making in the sky, my king, king? Is that New Jerusalem I see? See, you giving sight to the blind, my king. Your children can't wait till you come down, my king, 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 king. What the Most High making in that blue sky? A new heaven for you and I. Calm down. A new heaven for you and I. Calm down. A new heaven for you and I. New Jerusalem make me wanna cry. New Jerusalem make me wanna cry.
Yo, 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 yo. It's another Tuesday. Black Market Bandit. We in this bit. Oh, look at my automations working so wonderfully. I love it. What's up, Solo? You don't hear nothing? You got me muted? I think you do, because I see a mute on your little guy over there. It says mute. I don't hear you. You got me muted. You better unmute it on your side. While Solo figures that out, welcome, everybody, to the Weekly Interrtupt. Solo's over there looking frustrated. Like, what? Do you have a little microphone icon there? You got a little X through it? There you go. Look at that. It's easy, bro.
Nah, bro. I've been tapping on that thing like somebody tap dancing, B.
It just didn't like it. Wasn't listening to you at first.
It's been that tight. I can't even say that type of month because this is a new month, son.
It is a new month today. It is.
October's been lit for me, man.
I feel that. I feel that.
Nah, and in Jesus' name, I'm not going to carry it on to this month, son. Nah. I will fling this laptop out the window, B. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
I'm going to fling this thing out the window. I'm done with this. I'm taking out all the energy.
That's a fact, man.
Man, how's
First of all, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Welcome, everybody. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be back.
Yeah.
God held me down through the storm. I'm glad I withstood the storm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad to be here with y'all. I'm glad to be alive. Bless all y'all. Ugly, non-ugly. All y'all, man.
What they don't know is you was whispering for 2 weeks.
Yo, I had for the first time in my life, B, I had that, what's he call that? That couldn't.
Strep throat?
Yeah, and I couldn't even talk, man. I felt like I had a couple frogs in my joint. It
I
was
called
there,
you.
but
You was
I'm not
whispering.
gonna lie, son. I was starting getting used to it. I felt like I was the fourth member of Boyz II Men, son.
You was like, oh yeah, hey. You feel like the Godfather for a little bit.
Yeah. I felt, you know what I mean. But then I started like trying to write, and I couldn't even write, man. I was mad, son. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie, son. I tried everything on the medicine cabinet, everything in stores. I done
Right.
tried everything possible, son, to get it out the way.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I
I'm
believe
glad to
that.
be back though.
Well, I'm glad to have you back, bro. It's been a few weeks now. You know.
That's a fact. Felt like forever.
Well, we skipped the show just because a lot
Okay.
was going on, and then we had Strizzo on the podcast last
Yeah,
week. So you missed that interview.
I seen some of it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Strizzo. Shout out to you know what I mean Nick for holding me down, holding my spot down.
Yeah, he was.
And next time you gotta control your cursing and all that and all the easy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you did a good job, bro. Salute you, King.
He's like, easy cursing now. Yeah, but yeah, man, it was a pretty dope. It was very dope interview actually for 2 hours.
2 hours, it
went on.
better be dope.
Yeah, right. He dropped a lot of gems. I learned some. I learned some things about TikTok monetization that I didn't know. It was actually very interesting. Content monetization overall, touring. He put some gems on us about Tampa hip hop history and Juke City history. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely knows that.
Yeah, he definitely does. So he you know, people don't realize he's you know, sometimes they don't always acknowledge it, but they see it. He's a pretty big deal, bro.
Nah, I salute Strizzle because nobody be really, you know what I'm saying? Like he be touring. Like when he toured for all the year, he definitely toured for all the years.
Yeah.
But like he flew under the radar. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't make it too. There was no, you know what I mean? Like he ain't make it too big. Like there was no wow. You know what I'm saying? But he was making his bread and he was saying his trend and making his mark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember Strizzo DJing like by 10, 12 years back in one of our shows. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely put in some work and definitely doing his thing. So if we talking about, you know what I mean, Tampa legends and legendary, definitely Strizzo plays a major part in that. Shout out to Strizzo, man.
Yeah, so shout out to him. We're gonna have that interview in its entirety up on the Roku app this coming week.
Okay.
So we've been working on that. The Roku app is still up there. You know, people to subscribe to. We've been getting good traffic in the last few months.
That's
Two
what's up.
Buffoons, One Lagoon. They dropped a new episode 12.
Yeah, them dudes is goose, man. Shout out to them, bro.
Yeah, they're hilarious. We almost got kicked out the lagoon.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for you to tell me that because the way they be going in, I be like, there's no way somebody's not mad at them right now.
Yo, they were trying. They tried, but we had the juice apparently.
Hey,
So we
the juice is good.
Yeah. We had the Hugo, bro. I'm just saying. So, but I don't know if we're gonna have the Hugo to keep doing it over there now. But we're about to find out. We always cause trouble everywhere we go.
Hey, it's always a black.
We're doing events over there and stuff, but they ain't booked us for no Latin events anymore. They're scared.
Oh snap!
Yeah, we got there. We're scared.
Uh-oh.
Nothing actually happened though. The only event that we ever had a fight was a country night.
Oh, I mean, and they don't even see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna start with the whole racist card, but bruh, there's always that one. There's always that one on the board that be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's okay. Jesus will come around and touch your heart one day.
Right. But in the meantime, T's been walking, so that's good.
It's a blessing, man. Amen for that. Thank God.
So
the praise is working.
Yeah, they definitely are. And just working hard, trying to get her back on track, bro. Just been chilling, working on this, trying to perfect this even more. Get more stuff going. And look at this. I got the bottom bar all wrong and stuff. I didn't even get the ticker right. Hold on. Let me change this because this is bothering me right now. This is why we do lives, because we don't give a shit. It's just that's what happens with it, bro.
Okay.
Boom,
okay about that.
Now we got the right stuff on there.
We on the Roku. We ain't on Twitch. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
we on the road cool.
So
You know
let's
what
get into
I'm
this,
saying?
bro. This morning I woke up to some craziness
Okay.
on my feed.
Okay. What we got?
You know, and I'm not gonna act like I'm a big Migos fan. I do I did like some of their tracks. But R.I.P. Takeoff, bro. Apparently a dice game was going on. Uh, some guns were shot. And apparently he got caught with a stray. And he passed away.
That's a fact.
So
Rest easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know me, I don't sugarcoat nothing. You know, I pray his soul was in the right place. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit here and try to act like my man was in the right place. However, I hope he was in the right place. 2:30 in the morning in a dice game. You a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean? And the
right,
crazy part is it's a soul. It's a human being. By the end of the day, it's a human being. I'm not also not a Migos fan like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's
right,
a soul. It's a human being. He was loved by the community. From what I hear, he was very down to earth. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? A lot of the kids follow them as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you're in that position, you have to like have discernment on what you do. You know what I mean? And I'm a
right,
firm believer of the things that come out your mouth and your actions always catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? So there's too many youngsters. 28. I didn't even know the young bull was 28.
he was
You know what
28,
I'm
bro, in his
saying?
20s.
You know what I
His
mean?
20s.
So like I'm praying that this is a wake up call for these artists that are do have a following, that they understand that these young kids are coming right behind them, and there's no need for all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Right.
pretty sure them shots rang out over hatred, over jealousy.
It was
You know what I'm
over a
saying?
dice game going the wrong way for somebody. I don't know all the details, but that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing that he was doing. I'm hearing that he wasn't even in the dice game.
Nah, he
He
was
was just
chilling. He
by
was
it.
chilling on the sideline with Cuervo, was my understanding. He wasn't even involved. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
again,
Wrong place, wrong
in
time.
Houston, 2:30 in the morning. Houston's wild, son. Houston,
Yeah.
2:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I pray for peace and understanding for his family, for his kids if he has any, for his teammates, for his followers, for his fans. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully this is a wake up call to many that how much more have to die for us to understand that what's being what where do we draw the line? Yeah, it's artistry. Yeah, it's being creative. Yeah, it's creativity. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta figure that out a little bit, and you know, understand that you have a major following that is looking at you and looking up to you.
Yeah.
A lot of people look up to these type of artists. You know what I'm saying? And they made a lot of money, and they did a lot of things, but unfortunately none of that goes with them. None of that fits in the casket. Only thing that fits in the casket is the body. You know what I'm saying? As a soul lifts, it lifts to where to its designated area. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And one thing I'm gonna say is let's not be ignorant and try to gain clout off this and RIP like you knew the man. Shout out to y'all
Right.
if you want to RIP. If you're gonna throw the prayer hands, at least say a prayer for the man. You know what I'm saying?
For his family.
I believe in bad prayer. So don't put a curse on that situation and put a blessing on that situation, whether you believe in God or you don't. If you put in prayer hands, then obviously you do. Say a quick prayer. Don't just try to stunt. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even do that to their own friends and family,
Right.
but they'll do it to somebody they don't even know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see
So
somebody post some stuff, and this happens. You know, it happens a lot when stuff like this happens. A lot of these guys, they touch different people's lives. So I feel like I get it. I get why. Just the same reason that we talk about it. They had a specific level of influence
yeah,
or impact,
yep.
in many communities, in many ears, in many listeners, fans, non-fans. Um, that it matters, enough for people to talk about it and show some empathy. But some people do clout chase it. I see it. I
You
see
know,
it.
and let's try not to forget. You know what I'm saying? Like The clout chasing behind Nipsey Hussle was on 1,000, because not even a lot of people follow Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
It was on
That's
1,000.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them for buying the merch and all that. But all that you could have done while the man was alive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But to do all that clout chasing and then to forget, and then the next rapper dies, and then you do the cloud chasing, and then you forget, and then the next rapper dies, and it's a revolving door of it happened, and give it a week or two, and then we don't even think about the situation no more. Let's think about the situation. Let's come together. Let's try to solve it. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop blaming the white community. Let's stop blaming the white cops. Like, blacks is killing blacks on 1,000 right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. And even the Hispanics on Hispanics. You know, even my island.
Bro, the videos that I get of Bloods and Latin Kings, of submissions trying to get, if you see the culture of it, it is kind of crazy. But I want to talk a little bit about, you know, because I don't know that this situation. I had somebody post up a post today that I saw that he said, I don't accept that this is a rappers and death thing. You know, I'm paraphrasing what he said, but basically, like, this wasn't one of those situations where he was just being a rapper and got shot. He just was in the wrong place and things were going on. He wasn't trying to be hard. He wasn't trying to be. He just was in the wrong place, wrong time. I've heard people say on the other side, you know, it's an energy thing. You know, it follows you. But
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, it's not a rapper thing. But being an image is a rapper thing. You being out at 2:30 in the morning in a billiard, in front of a dice game, when you literally have no purpose of being there. Let's keep it a buck. Even you got these artists that hang out in the hood and they've done came out. What's the reason you leave the hood? Because of situations like that.
Right.
I mean, a little discernment, you know what I mean, would be like, yo.
Especially if you're making money like that and you live.
You're making hella guap. And okay, so PNB Rock wasn't a rapper thing, is my assumption, right? But yet you pulled up on them and for the jewelry. You know what I mean? The jewelry is part of your image.
Well, maybe it's that kind of culture around rap. Because somebody else made a point, I think in that same post where they said J. Cole was riding a bike with no security, had no problems. And somebody else said, well, that's because he don't ride around with jewelry acting like that. So nobody really...
Not necessarily, because, again, what kind of music J. Cole puts out?
He puts out very much life, positive.
What kind of music, I'm going to keep it a beam, what kind of music Migos put out?
Right.
Like, we don't talk about, let's not talk about, you know, it's not a rapper thing, because that's exactly what it was. He wasn't out and about as his original name. He was out and about as Takeoff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a little discernment. Like, where was Offset?
Yeah. He was in a bowling alley at a dice game.
No. That's
Offset. Oh, okay. Offset. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he was around. Offset, I don't think he was there.
So now you see the discernment. You see the type of image. My man got kids, and I'm sure Cardi B yoked him up a little bit. Like, homie, you ain't going nowhere. So if you want to, you know what I'm saying? But those are the type of people that you need next to you to be like, nah, you don't belong outside in no dice game at no 2:30 in the morning, or nah, the time is let's get up out of here at a certain time and be out at a certain time. Ain't nobody telling you can't hang out nowhere. But if you're portraying a certain image, then you got to be careful what that comes behind it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know their lyrics, but I've heard a couple joints and it's there. You know what I mean? And that's the style that they do. And a lot of people in the hood follow that and they run with it. You know what I mean? And again, he was hit by a stray bullet.
Right.
But the type of environment that he put himself in, it's the type of environment he speaks about. Because prior to that, they were riding around, I believe it was Scarface, stunting in the whip on the video, talking about pull up and woo, 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 woo. So again, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you're in Houston. It's not like you're in London or you're in wherever, you know what I'm saying, in a safe environment. You're in
bougie.
Houston.
Yeah, Houston, wow.
Houston don't play. Chicago don't play. New York don't play. We keep going down the list.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So don't talk to me. It's not a rapper thing, because that's definitely a rapper thing. If it wasn't a rapper thing, he wouldn't be out and about the way he was, wearing jewelry and all that nonsense. How many people around him had that type of jewelry on? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that the jealous person who popped off, You know what I mean? Yeah, they popped those shots, but
Some
who's to
people
say
said
that?
it was his own people.
Exactly. And then on
But
top
they
of
didn't
that,
say he was jealous. They said it was a mistake. Somebody said there was a mistake, that it was his own people that hit him, but didn't mean to. Which is even worse. Sometimes, if you think about that shit,
come,
this is
come
crazy.
on, man. We can pile on the excuses all we want to. The man's dead. You know what I'm saying? Straight bullet, non-straight bullet. The man standing right there, enjoying his time with his peoples. You know what I'm saying? And
Right. One thing
hey,
that did bother me was that people, and I see this a lot with these, with social media, is everybody pulls out the phone, and they were posting this man's death
oh yeah,
online.
oh yeah,
By the time I woke up, so we're talking about this happened 2 a.m.
oh
I wake
yeah.
up a little bit late, but still, I'm gonna let Gilly the Kid say it. I'm gonna let him say it real quick. Y'all.
Why every time something happened to a rapper or an athlete or an entertainer or anybody of color, the first thing you niggas do is pull your fucking phones out and start recording and post that shit on the internet, man. You niggas is clowns for that shit, man. Y'all niggas is clowns for that shit, man. The last image a motherfucker wanna see is they peoples laying on the ground bleeding the fuck out, man. Niggas be having mamas, kids, grandmamas, uncles, aunties. That's some dumb shit, man. But the first thing y'all niggas do is pull your phone out. Ooh, look at such and such. Man, that shit ain't cool, man. For real, man.
Crazy.
You niggas, that nigga just lost his life, and you niggas is trying to get likes. Tell me how that shit add up, man. You niggas, and all you blog sites, y'all niggas is out of pocket, man. Y'all niggas be trying to get clickbait. You niggas is suckers, man. That man laying on the ground, he bleeding out, and niggas recording it and posting that shit on the internet, man. Y'all niggas is clowns for that shit.
Listen, I'm just saying, Gilly the King.
Shout out to Gilly, man. He's always kept it a beam.
Yep.
And that's the type of vibe the community should be on.
Yeah.
But again,
that's why we ain't playing that shit.
there's some not at all. But again, there's some disrespectful people out here. You know what I'm saying? And the devil came to seize, kill, and destroy. And you know what I mean? There's a spiritual warfare going on out there, man. These people don't really understand. Like, and it was Halloween. You can tell me whatever you want about Halloween, but Halloween has its own concept. You know
I
what
saw
I'm
you
saying?
posting about Halloween. I saw you posting over there.
Man, I post whatever I want. I don't like it too bad.
You was like,
I don't like it too bad.
you was like, listen, yo, we was talking to your people though. You know, at the end of the day, if you're talking to your people, you're talking to your people.
At the end of the day, listen, I talk to my peoples. I talk to my Christian community. And if you're going to be out there and playing with the devil, you go ahead and play with it, but don't come to church on Sunday talking about why things are happening to you, because it's exactly what happened to you. Because if you're a Christian, you understand how the Holy Spirit works. And you understand that there's a Holy Spirit, there's a devil spirit. So if you want to play with Satan, they call it Trunkoween, Slapoween, all that to give out candy, bro. Give out candy all year. You don't need to give out candy on Halloween just to substitute a demonic holiday. Literally, the head leader of the demonic I forgot his name, who owns a demonic church, literally said, this is the day, and thank you, parents, for allowing your kids to worship the devil one day a year. You know what I'm saying? These spirits be sleeping Monday through whatever time, just so Halloween they can stay up and put curses on all y'all. And y'all want to play games with the devil. Get out of here with that, man. Get out of here with all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm learning spiritual warfare, man, and I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, just to make clear, he's talking to his people. If you don't agree with him, and keep it moving. But he's talking to his people.
You don't like it? Whatever, nigga. We can have a conversation. We can talk. Shout out to the atheists. We can talk.
I'm not too much of a Halloween anti-Halloween person, but I get it. I understand the belief and the feeling towards it. I do find it confusing when people who are of that faith celebrate it. It is slightly
That's what
confusing.
I'm saying. Can't control what people do outside the faith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as a person who has the faith, I could definitely speak my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna mention no names, but even adult group or young adult group was canceled yesterday because of Halloween. Bro, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, then you got
they canceled the church service for Halloween.
They canceled the young adult service because of Halloween, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like these people don't understand. And we can go as far as revivals. We can go as far as these Christians, they have revivals and they praise and worship for an hour or two. Then they sit around and they drink coffee and cake. And after that, meanwhile, all these satanic demons, bro, they up at 7, 8 p.m. and they putting spells to 7 a.m. They going hard. So
But I remember back in the 80s and the 90s, they did Hallelujah nights, though.
they do all that. They do all that, bro. They do all that.
Still the
All
same
that.
thing, though.
It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said what I said. You don't like it too bad, keep moving. I've lost a lot of likes. I've lost a lot of friends, and I prefer to give conviction over likes, man. You can have all the likes you want.
All the
You know what I'm
lights.
saying? So what y'all really gonna do when I drop this music? What y'all really gonna do when I come back from the spiritual warfare conference? I'm about to smoke all y'all, son.
They're either going to play the music or they're not.
I don't care.
Yeah. But that's the great thing about doing music is you don't have to care.
Okay, and I show love to everybody respectfully. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how we roll. You know what I mean? If I don't, again, the first thing I did when I heard that was stop everything I was doing and said a quick prayer. Prayer works. Prayer goes a long way. In the spiritual realm, prayer definitely goes a long way. I don't know the dude. I didn't entertain his music, but at the end of the day, that's a soul. That's another soul that hell's lost. A lot of people walk around here and they God this and God that, but there's another realm to that. If you believe in God, then there's another realm. If you're atheist, I ain't talking to you because you don't believe in nothing. You don't even believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? But if
That's a
you're
little
some
harsh
type
of a
of religion,
judgment, but I get it.
there's an opposite side to it, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Something else happened. I know you had sent me a text message about it with the article. South Korea.
You see?
Taiwan.
Let me tell you something that's bugging me about that, right? Go ahead, you can say what happened.
Well, I'm just gonna play it real quick because
Yeah.
This is like the. Turn this down. This is like I guess there was like a narrowing of the street.
Yeah, the street was mad narrow, and they got thousands and thousands of people in this narrow street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows what happened. They call it a stampede.
No, they do know.
Stampede of what?
They do know.
What happened?
So apparently, this is the first festival that they've had since COVID. They used to have this festival that was it was big, and different people from parts of the world would fly in on a regular basis. This is the first time they've had it in a few years. So they already had expected a lot of people to come. But they didn't realize that there were, it says, 100,000 people in this one district. 137 police to those 100,000 people. That's number one. Number two is they had sent police over to what they thought was going to be a protest somewhere else. So they were kind of split. That's why they had so little of the police force, and they didn't realize that this was going to be so big. They didn't track it. Nobody paid attention to how many people were coming. All the hotels were booked. They should have known. And then on top of that, apparently a group of people started rushing trying to get to a venue because they heard that there was some celebrity. And that's what they said triggered the whole stampede, because it was already so packed in with the crowd. And then these guys, a whole group of them, pushed into the crowd, and it created that a few people. 153 people.
150 dead, bro.
That's how they died. They died in a crowd surge. That's what happens in a crowd surge. The crowd
149 injured.
100,000 people in one district. That's a lot of people, homie.
Bro, but I don't see no way. You can't. You physically with nothing. You don't have nothing, bro. You just your body.
Look at this. This is why I show this, because I want you. People don't understand how crowd surges work, even in concerts. This is a lot of people, bro. There's nowhere to go. They can't go nowhere. People are pressing in. That's nuts. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people. You get one group of people go in there, yeah, it's a catalyst.
No guns, no nothing. You just stepping over people, and there's literally had hundreds of people on the floor. They were pumping their chest out.
Yeah. So think about it like this. So they say that when you have a crowd surge, you've been to concerts in the crowd before, right? The festivals in the crowd back in the day.
Correct.
You know how when like the main act comes up, it's towards the end of the night, everybody's kind of pushing towards the front, and then you're stuck In the middle crowd, you got nowhere to go, but you feel it like pressing on your chest,
Okay.
and everybody's back to back. Now imagine that, and then more people coming in and continuing to crush in on your body.
Yeah, 100,000 people is a lot of people.
100,000 people is a lot of people. That's a lot of weight.
I mean, ain't no big Chinese dudes, son. You know what I mean? So,
You see
you know
what I'm
what I mean?
saying? 100, but these are not just Chinese people. These people were flying in from Australia. They were flying in from the United States, from Europe, from all over the place.
I get it.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's definitely bad. Not to mention, I forgot to tell you, but in India, I think it was the same day or the day before, 70 people died crossing the bridge. The bridge collapsed.
The bridge
And it's
collapsed.
one of those bridges that go over the water, kind of like one of them swindle bridges.
Yeah, it's a walk-through bridge, if I remember correctly.
You peeped it?
I peeped it, but I didn't. You just reminded me. I didn't even look to see what happened with that. India Bridge.
They showed
I
it
was
right
wondering
before
what
they showed it as it collapsed. I don't know. I don't know if there was too many people on it or what the case may be, but it literally just collapsed. And I think it's 68 or 69 people died. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, this joke is crazy. They said that the deaths of 135 people and the collapse of a
it went up.
suspension bridge.
It went up. It was 69 when I peeped it.
There's 135.
When I was watching, the people that didn't die were actually hanging on to the bridge for dear life.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Some 200 people are estimated to have been on the bridge across the Makachu River in the town of Morbi when it collapsed into the water below on October 30th at around 6:30 p.m.
The day before.
At least 30 children were among the 135 killed. It is unclear how many people remain missing, and authorities have not released a figure for the injured. Video appears to show some of the men shaking the bridge from side to side before the structure gives way, plunging the people standing on it into the river.
That's crazy.
Young men gathered on the bridge.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but still, like, I'm wondering,
That's still like buck 35, buck 50. So you're looking like a little one, almost 300 people in 2 days, B.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's definitely crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it doesn't say like a direct cause. It just says that it appeared that these young men were shaking the bridge and then it collapses.
200 people on the bridge and then they shaking the bridge like that? Nah, son. I'm good on all that.
Yeah, stop it.
I'm good on all that.
That's crazy. And it was a suspension bridge, so it's probably swaying.
No, it was definitely swinging.
But that still means that something in the structure was off.
Absolutely.
You know, I think that's why they're investigating it and shit like that. Word. That part right there.
That's
that happened in India. And then that forced me to go into a little bit more news stuff. Goran Gajic, I guess he's a heavyweight boxer.
Yep.
Yeah, he got caught smuggling cocaine. No, this is $1 billion worth of cocaine.
My man was trying to earn his retirement, B.
He was trying to get Yeezy stacks.
Yo, come on.
Yay stacks. Former heavyweight boxer from Montenegro is charged with trafficking 22 tons of cocaine worth more than $1 billion from Colombia to Europe.
Montenegro. So that means either he owed somebody money and he had to do it, or he owed somebody money and he had no choice but to do it.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Was arrested Sunday night while trying to board a flight to Zurich from Miami after being indicted by a grand jury in New York.
Miami, bro?
Yeah. Charges against the ex-bruiser stem from the seizures of 22 tons of cocaine found on 3 commercial cargo ships in February, March, and June 2019. In June of 2019, law enforcement found 19.8 tons of the drugs on the MSC Gaon while it was docked at the Philadelphia's Packer Avenue Marine Terminal, making one of the largest seizures of cocaine in U.S. history, according to the feds. Bro.
I can't, bro. I can't.
Why do these guys make a bag and get into drugs?
I
Isn't the whole point of getting the bag to stay away from having to sell the drugs?
No, bro, because they get that itch and then they want a bigger itch and they want a bigger bag and they want a bigger bag. Like, uh,
Message.
come on, son. Y'all can do better. And then out of Miami, out of all places, to where they always on standby.
Yeah.
Miami's been hot since the 80s, B, and y'all still trying to smuggle things to Miami. Come on, huh?
And talking about bags, apparently all the oil companies have been making really big bags. Last quarter, some of them made 3 times the amounts they've made before. Somebody had quoted that Exxon was making like, I think it was like $2,000 something per minute. Or per second. Per second.
That's
We out here
what
struggling just to get $20 an hour.
you just said. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Making 2,000 something a second.
That's
crazy.
That's crazy, son.
Yeah. They're making a lot of money.
I ain't got no comment on them fools.
Yeah. And they don't want to make more barrels because they want to sell them at higher price.
Of course
They
not.
keep making the big money.
Of course not.
Yeah, so that's going on. We got the midterm elections going on. People going crazy.
Oh, yo.
The crazies are getting crazier.
They get worse and worse when they start battling each other on TV, but they be talking about their mamas and all that. So I can't.
They're always depressing.
These signs that they throwing up on the light on each corner, it's like, yo. It's like that's like if battle rappers start just posting bars at each other. You know what I'm saying? At every light. You know
That's
what I mean?
what we should do. You know what? I got an idea. You just
that's a fact.
I'm not even gonna say what it is, but you gave me an idea. We're gonna do this shit.
Yes, or spit the bars you got about that person, and you know what I mean. Do like one of them realtor stands and just post it in their front lawn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Post it in their front lawn when they wake up. They got a whole.
Yeah.
Or we going around their neighborhood with the bullhorn.
All of that. We do it all. We do it every
You know how in Puerto Rico they got these mobile vegetable guys that they go up and down the block yelling?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. Spin the whole record. Not even mix and master, straight screaming out the speaker.
Crazy. I be watching YouTube TV. I got YouTube TV, right?
Okay.
By the way, very fire service. They're not paying me for that, but it's a very fire service.
It's definitely a fire service. When I had it, it was.
Yeah. Shit is clean and everything. And but they be having the commercials on there. You know, and they have the local commercials, so you get them all. You get all the local ads plus the national ads and all that shit.
That's a fact.
They be steady talking shit about each other. And don't make that shit sad. Like at the end of it, you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see the DeSantis and Rick Scott debate?
No, I missed it, and I have not looked at it. I gotta go look at it.
That's the politics battle rap, son.
Listen, I don't like neither one of them. None of them.
I can see that.
That's why I'm waiting. I gotta watch it. I'll watch it between today and tomorrow. I promise.
This would be funny, son.
I got it.
Control, son. Like sometimes.
How was it though?
Huh?
Who won the debate? In your head?
I shut it off, bro. I can't. Bro. I can't watch
It was
people.
that bad?
The level of disrespect if you out of control, son. Like I don't know what else to. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if they be pre-writing it. You know what I'm saying? But they be going like they doing anything they can to gain that seat. Anything. It don't matter what it is.
It didn't used to be like that though. I feel like it didn't used to be like that.
I mean, they would throw a haymaker here and there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like you talk about the man's vacation, and you talk about the man's parents, and I say, come on, son. Like, we fighting after this, B.
So your mama got a peg leg with a kickstand.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Your mama sweat glue and all that. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, bro.
Politics has gotten crazy, bro. It's like WWF now.
It is.
That's what it feels like.
Yo, Trump is still fighting, bro. They still got that man hung up. Come on. They still got that man hung up, son. Every time I turn around, they trying to indict him still, B. And he living life. He ain't even on the seat yet. They still at his throat.
Yeah, but I know he's a
Biden can't even stay awake long enough to let somebody go at his throat, B.
Nah. I seen what he said about the oil companies, and when he said that shit, I was like, yo, okay, cool. Now if you can stay awake long enough to fight this battle with him, then we'll be all right.
You gonna take a nap and forgot exactly what he said, B. You know what I mean? When that nigga say he was 100% Puerto Rican, I was like, yo, stop it, son.
He said, Boricua.
Come on. At least throw the paper towel, B. You don't gotta talk heavy like that.
Yeah, but I think Trump's a criminal. I just think he's been getting away with it for a long time.
Yeah,
That's why he's scared right now.
He got the skills, B. You can't steal on him.
I don't know. He running out of moves.
He got the
I hope
Jeffrey
he does.
Dahmer skills. So Jeffrey Dahmer went for a while, son. He got the Jeffrey Dahmer moves, B.
Listen, I hope Joe Biden go take a nap, and I hope Donald Trump just gets arrested. We could just stop. We just get 2 new people. We could just hash it out from there. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling right now.
That's a fact. I can respect it.
Yeah, we got crazy stuff going on. I mean, there's people going on strike right now. Delta Airlines, apparently, they actually signed. This is crazy. So the pilots, there's a pilot strike union, I guess. So thousands of Delta Airlines pilots vote overwhelmingly to authorize a strike. Now, I've never been in a strike at a job, right? So I don't know how this works. But I guess they signed an authorization saying, like, we're going to go strike, apparently.
Why are they striking?
Huh?
Why are they striking?
Well, they say the pilots who are represented by the Airline Pilots Association Union last negotiated their contracts in 2016.
Okay, so
Renegotiation started in April 2019, and the employees in the airline had entered the mediation stage in February of 2020, moving real slow, but was postponed due to the pandemic. Negotiations resumed in January.
Okay.
So they said that today, Delta's nearly 15,000 pilots sent a clear message to management that we are willing to go the distance to secure a contract that reflects the value we bring to Delta Airlines as frontline leaders and long-term stakeholders.
Okay.
So they're basically saying if you don't finish this up,
we need to get paid, son.
So airline tickets about to go up if they don't hurry up.
How much further up you want them to go? They already up.
They are already up. They're gonna keep going up. This is the state of our union right now.
They're ridiculous. B, when Puerto Rico had the whole the last hurricane they had, boy, them joints shot up to a rack, son.
I believe it.
You really charging me a rack to go see destruction?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's all going up. Nobody's getting paid more though. Call center workers. Nearly 200 call center workers who handle calls about Medicare and Affordable Care Act health plans walked off the job in Louisiana, Mississippi, Kentucky, and Virginia today, demanding better pay and less stressful workload. The workers were employed by Maximus, a federal contractor. They are asking for pay raise to $25 per hour and more breaks between calls. So they're doing call center workers answer about 15 calls a day, averaging about half an hour each. On busy days like today, which was a first day open enrollment, they had to take up to 20 calls. That's crazy. The company made $408 million in 2021.
I'm sure they did, son. I'm sure they did, bro. They know how to get you, and that's why even a lot of these doctors are not even taking Medicaid, because they gotta wait forever to get paid by the state.
Yeah, there's a lot of red tape to it.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of runarounds and a lot of medication that don't get approved, and it's there, son.
It is. It's
in
order to stay alive, you gotta have bread.
You definitely gotta have bread. You gotta have good insurance. I thank God for good insurance.
I feel like that's why rich people don't go away though, because they got the money to stay alive.
The rich get richer, bro. The richer get richer. And I'm starting to learn how they getting rich without even paying taxes or without even they don't even gotta put much in to get rich. They put in minimal, and they just getting rich off that, and they continue to get rich off that. Yeah, I'm catching up to y'all. I'm learning. I'm about to see y'all in a minute.
I mean, once you got a bag, you just gotta keep flipping the bag.
Once you got a bag, you gotta be smart enough to flip that bag. You know what I'm saying? You can't be an idiot and stunt with it.
That's facts.
And you gotta sit on it, and you gotta eat ramen noodles for however long so that bag flips.
You gotta sacrifice for the win.
You definitely gotta sacrifice, and I wish I knew that as a young age and being a knucklehead and an idiot. You know what I'm saying? But again, they say the people that get money in their 40s, You know what I'm saying? They get heavy money. So
Is that what they
I'm in
say?
that stage. I'm in that stage, and we there. We learning some things, and Tunnel Vision about to be LLC, and you know what I'm saying? We about to get the bag like everybody else, son, respectfully,
Yeah.
and we about to help a lot of people, man. I'm in the name of God, Jesus, we about to help a lot of people and our families, and you know what I mean, generational wealth. Make sure we leave some for the youngins. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that bag with you. So if you sitting around making a lot, hey, put something away for them kids, man. Get life insurance on them kids. They turn 20, 30 years old. They got a bag coming in, and teach them how to take that bag and flip it and keep that generational going. You know what I'm saying? Like we out here trying to break that generational curse of being broke and not getting a
Right.
bag and being misled into, you know what I'm saying, credit cards and debt and all that nonsense without bag flipping. You know what I'm saying? So
But hold on, let's back up. Let's rewind real quick. So in the 40s, they say what that we get our money in our 40s.
and but people don't become. Sometimes people don't become millionaires till they 40.
Okay.
Some people don't get money till they 40. That's why a lot of people get reach 40 and they start to like trip out. You know what I'm saying? But reality is a lot of people got that age. That's when they get that money.
So who I got to call to let them know, like, yo, I'm there, bro. Like, what's good? Like,
Yeah, I keep getting hung up on something, but I let you know once I get the right number. You know what I'm saying? So you can but I think
I figure
that
that shit out.
as far as you, I think you've been building. You've been building. You build. Every time I see you building. You know what I'm saying? And you one of those that sacrifice. And you one of those that eat them ramen noodles when you have to eat ramen noodles, and you go out there and you even though you get in a bag, you still go out there and get an extra bag for the extra. You know what I'm saying? And not too many people built what you built in the amount of time. You know what I'm saying? You literally created this black market off the root. And how long?
I don't know, about a year and change.
About a year and change, and you got the best equipment out. You got the best streaming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and ain't nobody on that Roku, son. Ain't nobody on that Roku. They out here twitching and all that. You know what I'm saying? So
We're on episode 72 right now. Remember we said 100. We're on
100,
72 right now.
100. Son, we gotta do something live for the 100.
What are we doing for the 100?
I don't know, son. We gonna. I mean, I don't know. We gonna do something live. I think.
Do a party of the 100.
I think, you know what I mean? I think you need to get with H and be like, yo, episode 100, Black Market get to decide what artists come out, you know what I'm saying? What artists perform. And
Yeah, that might be a good one.
yeah, we had one of them nights, you know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
let us know.
Huh?
Let them let us know that they want to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
That'll be dope.
And put on, you know, like Black Market put on a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of respect, a lot of interviews.
Should we do like a private, like house party-ish kind of thing? Or should we do like, yeah, right?
Nah, yeah, and ain't gotta be no crowbar or nothing like that. Some we ain't trying to invite all y'all. All y'all one day ain't stick around. You know what I'm saying? Like
invite only, few artists, and a small little house party gathering, live stream shindig.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I think we need to do that.
We
you know,
here talking it out live like we don't give a shit.
You don't, I do. So you know what I'm saying? We'll keep that line. We'll keep that line there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. I appreciate you jumping out on me today. I know a lot's going on today. Lots been going on this month.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm back. You know what I mean? Shout out to my queen going through it right now. You know what I mean? She's in God's hands, and we get her right just like I got right. And shout out to the team. The team been getting hit heavy. You know what I'm saying? We stepping up. You know what I mean? We getting back on our feet, and that's it, man. It's about keep going. Some people like to create fires, and when the rain comes, they ready to run. We like to create fires in the midst of the rain. You know what I'm saying? Create that fire in the midst of the rain. No matter how many times it goes out, we still flame that. Eventually, that rain's gonna stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That flame be going. Whether you're a Christian, whether you're not a Christian, you know what I'm saying? Human beings, they go through life too. And as a human being, you go through certain things, and sometimes you want to give up, but don't allow that rain. Put your poncho on, do the Chris Brown in the rain, you know what I'm saying? And then start setting your fires, because once that rain is over, that fire is still lit. But if there's no fire when the rain's over, you're gonna soak yourself in the rain, and then that causes a generational curse. Your kids see that, your friends see that. You know what I'm saying? Those that hate on you and want to see you downfall definitely are dancing for, you know what I mean? So
So what
Hey,
if I build a teepee
huh?
over the fire? What if I build a teepee over the fire
You
to
can build
block
a
the
TV
rain?
over the fire, and everywhere you go, you know what I'm saying. You built a tent, you know what I mean, and you built the altar, and everywhere you go, stop worrying about your ship sinking.
I see what you did
Don't worry
there.
about the ship sinking, huh?
I see what you did there. You took that, y'all. You took the tent. You took. I see that. I see you. I see you. Yeah, that was very witty.
Come on, huh? You know what I mean? Move like Adam in the desert, B.
That was very witty. I see you. I see you, bro.
Come on, son. I'm learning a few things here.
Shout out Eshawn Burgundy. He opened us up with Blue Skies on the
Sean
video.
Burgundy, man. I like him a lot. I mean, he be
He's
on
dope.
he be on his Hebrew Israelite thing, but
He be dope. You put me on him. I dig it. I dig his stuff. There's a
he's
few of them.
dope.
There's like
I
two or
mean,
three of them that
but
I dig.
I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I'm liking the C4 Crotona. I'm liking the whole Menace movement, Dayton, Monster Tarver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like that whole like.
You know what's crazy though? Azika. He a little wild. He a little out there. But even when he was with PF Gang, I always thought he was dope.
When you say wild and a little out there,
He a little wild out there, bro.
like
He a
what?
little wild out. He always been that way though. He's a little extra. He's a little extra.
Nah. He a changed man, son. Don't play that man like that.
No. He's a great dude. I'm just saying. He just
He's
be
a
extra
great
sometimes.
dude. He's a great artist. He found himself.
He did. He
You know what
did.
I'm saying? And he got released from a lot of things, man. And
Yeah.
I talk to him here and there. You know what I'm saying? And he's
But
on.
he's
doing
always
his thing,
been
bro.
fire. But he's always been fire.
Yeah, his
And
wordplay
even
is always
now-
been crazy.
Even now, he's like fire. Like he's one of the dudes that like I hear it. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I still feel like people sleep on him. Like they should push him more. Like he's dope.
Yo, in God's time, bro. God pushes him when he feel like it. He gonna get there.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
He
he's
gonna
dope.
get there.
He's
All
dope.
I'm saying is the Christian hip hop world is something serious right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Line up these secular dudes, yo. They smoke them. I guarantee
Listen,
they'll smoke them.
don't sleep on all my homies because you know better than that. I
know-
feel you on the industry cats.
You know
But
better
you
than
know,
that.
you know, like I know that there's some fire out here.
Play with it. Get your
Yeah.
top 10. I get my top 10, and we can have a black market day.
Ain't none of them smoking Black Thought. I know that.
Bro, he's
Ain't
running
none
out of
of them
thoughts, bro.
smoking Black Thought.
He's running out of thoughts, bro. He's running out of thoughts. Somebody who I have seen lately is I have seen come out of the ambassador.
Yeah.
Like I started to see him a lot around kind of resurfacing. You know what I'm saying? And you can't talk about the Christian Eminem, son. Shout out to KJ52. You know what I mean? That's it.
I wish Golden Child was still rapping.
I would say Philly. Philly right now got
Yeah, I saw it. They do.
C4 Cortona, Q Flow, Prodi.
I think it's Q Flow is the one. Is that the dude that had the video that he was like on at a park, and he's like hanging out on the net, and he was just real slick with it.
Yeah, he's very his bars is out of this world.
Yeah.
They got a record. They got a record out called Road Rage. I can't wait for him to drop that video so we can post it because that video get me hype in the gym, son. Like sometimes I forget I'm Christian. I want to slap somebody.
Yeah. I'm saying.
But on the real, but there's a lot of politics. Like, do you think there's politics in the regular world, sir? Like these Christian hip hop, there's politics.
Who you telling?
Politics.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
If it was that back then, I can only imagine what it is now.
Y'all couldn't make it in the industry, so y'all taking another route. I see y'all trying to get that bag somewhere else. Don't be slick. Don't be slick. You know what I'm saying? Like I see y'all. But I do like a lot of them doing TikToks. You know what I'm saying? Mike Teasy, Kid the Light. And they TikToks be fire. They be having some bars, and those are the ones that be getting alienated from the Christian community. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Why?
Because they keep it 100. You know what I mean? Certain things you can't say in certain churches. They be dumbing it down.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about pro-life. You can't talk about on what you call it, the LGBTQRS. You can't talk about none of that, son. Like they just, you know what I mean? They get alienated because you gotta, like Lecrae. Lecrae get mad. He get mad hate, son. I feel bad for that dude. You know what I'm saying? He get mad hate. But It is what it
But
is.
as artists, they're dope.
Huh?
I ain't mad at them. As artists, they're dope.
I ain't mad at nobody, son. I'm happy they do what they do. At the end of the day, they gonna be judged, not me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm one of those who speak
a lot
my
of
bias,
politics.
son. So you about to get flamed. You playing with me, so I'm gonna tell you the real.
I see you. Use all of them Halloween. Hey, you better put that candy back. Date quieto. Vete para la casa.
You know what I'm saying? I almost went into the community and started rebuking everything in that community. I was like, yo, let me chill, son.
I saw you, bro. You was piping up. I was like, he must be over there like.
Yeah, nah, I definitely got into a heavy prayer for them, and you know again, it is
Listen,
what it is.
I was outside eating pizza, getting bitten by mosquitoes, and handing out Tootsie Rolls.
And then I took them on. Come on. Actually, I see one that somebody in front of their crib, they put like candy machines. They be like, your times is hard, son.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Man, I'm trying to, listen. I was trying to ration it out.
Oh man, guys, I bet you went to Amscott and got a bag, so the Tootsie Rolls.
No. I got 2 bags at Walmart of like different stuff, but it was like stuff like that, like Tootsie Rolls, Twix, Reese's cups, different stuff like that. You know.
Okay.
That was it.
Hey, to each his own, man. I don't, you know what I mean, but don't ask me my opinion because I'm gonna give it to you.
I know. I saw it yesterday.
It wasn't that bad, son. Chill out.
I was gonna share it.
It wasn't that bad. It was, you know what I mean? It's just for my fellow Christians. You gotta be aware of what kind of portals you opening up. That's it.
I felt like you was talking to your people, so I left it alone.
Yeah, nah. I've been learning a lot, like Santeria and all that. You know what I mean? And all that extra stuff that be going on, and
Call my Theos and shit, bro.
You know what I mean? Like we had this conversation about witchcraft, and you know what I mean. You told me your side, and I understood your side. Like I still need to read them books and understand your side. You know what I'm saying? And I can respect it, but you should know that there's a wild side to that. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
you know what I mean. There's a wild side to that, and it's very, 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 very heavy. You know, attacking the Christian community. You know what I'm saying? But like my mom's the other day, right? My mom's the other day, we were talking about witchcraft and all that. So, you know what I mean? Like, Lord forgive me, but you know I'm a jokester. You know what I'm saying? And the conversation that I had, I was like, "What you talking about?" Son? Eric told me witchcraft is Jesus practiced witchcraft. What you mean? You talk about Jesus taught Solomon witchcraft. B. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like,
freaked out.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was just messing with her. You know what I mean? She got real serious. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably like, oh my God, what is he into?
Yeah, like what kind of rabbit hole my son went down?
Yeah. Let me throw one for you tonight. When Moses came with the staff.
Okay.
Right. And the guy, the Pharaoh's dude, threw the stick and it became a snake, and then Moses his became a stick. What's that?
You mean what's that?
What is that? The dude throwing it on the floor to begin with, you'd call that witchcraft or sorcery. Well, what did Moses do? Same shit.
Yeah, because he was trying to stun on him, son. They ain't gonna do witchcraft.
Right. But it's the same thing. He's doing the same thing that the other dudes do.
No, it's not. Yo, stop it, bro. Don't even.
See?
No, come on.
You're like,
Nah,
a mí no me gusta.
Nah, I can believe the other stuff, but I don't try. You know what I mean? Like,
but I'm telling you, it's straight out the Bible. What it says. If I read it on face value for what it says, they're doing the same thing. Why is one wrong and one right? No,
because Moses had anxiety. He didn't know what he was doing, so he was just scared. Come on, son.
He said he didn't know. He just dropped that shit.
Anxiety, son. He had anxiety.
Oh man, hilarious.
Yeah, and this is why I message you, because we can have these conversations in a funny aspect. You know what I'm saying? And it makes me search. At the end of the day, it makes me search. And sometimes it's gonna be like I keep telling my man, I'm like, yo, it's gonna come a time where I'm gonna have to tell a pastor, like, we gotta talk, son. That conversation is gonna go way left, and he's gonna have to bring it right back in. You know what I'm saying? To make, like I ask those type of questions. Like for example, a lot of things that I noticed for the church that I go to. You know what I mean? Like I go to the one in Wesley Chapel.
Oh, you be out my side?
Yeah, Life Church in Wesley Chapel, I think Old Pasco Road or something like that.
Right,
and there's an artist.
Like
5-10
minutes, bro.
Yeah, I think it's right across the street from the Crates or something like that. And there's an artist there called Mac, and Mac is a hip hop artist. Mm-hmm. I've been going to this church for maybe like 6 months. I've never seen him on stage.
Okay. I mean,
So,
it's his home church, right?
at my point, that's my point. I see everything other. I see all the other genres popping up on stage. I don't see him popping up on stage. What is it? I have no idea. I can't tell you what it is. But what I'm telling you is that when it's time for me to drop, and that's the type of treatment that I get, that's where the smoke is gonna start coming out, son.
Come on, just go on the side of the street, set up a speaker, and let's run it. A whole concert right there, bro.
That's a given. That's
Put you at
already
the Park Jam stage right on the crates.
That's already in the works. Again, I don't create division. I like creating division, but I'm not that type of Christian. I have questions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one of those that I'm waiting for my interstellar Bible, my Hebrew Bible. I'm waiting for my Greek Bible. Like I'm gonna get all
interlinear. The interlinear.
It's what it's called. I call it interstellar. So,
it's an interlinear Bible. It has the original text.
I need those books that you're gonna give me. I'm gonna get down to the nitty gritty. My faith will never change, but the fact I would like to know the, you know what I mean? Like me and my man's be getting into that whole Jacob's ladder thing that you spit to me, son. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you're right. I see that. I see how the text changes. You know what I mean? Like
changes the meaning of things.
Yeah, because God was not man. So when you say he wrestled with man, this is a different story to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I call it the watered down version. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. My faith still remains the same. But
it shouldn't change it. It just it changes the context. It makes it fills in a blank. Actually. That's what I feel.
That and I would like to call my God his original name. I don't like calling my God Lord or nothing like that, because Lord were actually the kings over there. They used to call Lord. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm a little deeper, son. Like one time me and Josh went to this one thing, and there's a bunch of old Christians there and all that, and we start speaking in our way, Yah, and you know, I call Yah. I don't really entertain. You know, I don't. I say Jesus here and there, but my main thing is Yah, Yahweh, Yahusha, Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? I don't really call the Holy Spirit. I call it the Ruach Kadesh. You know, the original text of it. You know what I mean? I want to stick to that. I like sticking to that until the Holy Spirit tells me it's a different story. It's a different story. But, you know, I think that a lot of people should be getting into that type of stuff instead of listening to what they're being told or being sold. You know what I'm saying? And that's where tunnel vision comes in, man. We're a little different. We attack your mental health. At the same time, we preach the gospel to you in a way that you understand. Because a lot of people I talk to, they church hurt. They're not God hurt, they church hurt. They follow man. They don't really follow God.
Oh, and some people are church hurt. There is a lot of that. But I also think that it doesn't necessarily mean they don't follow God. I just feel like they don't feel like they need to go there to get hurt by other people in order to follow God.
Yeah, I can respect that also.
You know what I mean?
I can respect that also, and that's why we building what we building, because it's okay. You don't want to go to church, then that's your choice. Come through the headquarters.
Still fellowship with people.
And come through the headquarters and let's chill. Like I'm more interested in fixing your mental health and you know what I'm saying, and giving you something to search. I'm not here to give you something to believe in. I give you something to search, and you believe what you want to believe out of it.
I like that. I like
you know
that.
what I'm saying? And that's it. When I tell you, yeah, we have our walk, but we don't force people into that walk. We just say this is what we believe in. If you believe something different, let's sit down one day, chill, eat dinner. We can have that conversation. You say what you gotta say, and that's how we roll. And you walk out with whatever you feel like. Some people have already that block to where they don't want to believe in nothing. So that conversation, it has no common sense to it. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell those, but you can also tell those that are interested in the conversation. I'm interested in knowing of Buddhism. I'm interested in knowing why you believe in Islam. And I'm interested in why you're atheist. And that's why me and Paul, we have these conversations and messages, and he believes what he believes, and I can respect how he believes. You know what I'm saying? But I also don't put my guard down in what I believe, and you can sit here and tell me certain things, and I can tell you certain things, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, we're human, we're friends, you know what I'm saying? Right. Just like me and you. Like not too many people have the conversations me and you have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a closed-minded Christian, like, yeah, whatever, no, I just, you know what I mean? I say what I say, you say what you say, and I respect it. Most of the time, I receive that. Because I'm new to this. It's not like I've been doing it for years, and I'm not gonna say like you went to school for that. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally studied all that. So why would I shut the door on you because you're not a pastor or because you're not an apostle or whatever the case may be? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you my mans, and I know you won't steer me wrong. You know what I'm saying? You will steer me in a direction to where you feel is correct. You're an intelligent person, and I like that. I like to entertain that because it gets me thinking. You know what I'm saying? And I become a better person off that. I don't become a better person by sticking to my guns and walking into a church and just believing straight everything that comes from the pulpit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of preachers and stuff out here that I agree with some things and I don't agree with some things. But that doesn't mean that I don't take what I agree with and I apply it because I agree with it. If I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it. It's simple as that. You know what I mean? You walking around and being a pastor with $35,000 around your neck, I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wildin'.
Message.
You know what I'm saying? You wildin'. Like, these people gotta be fed out here, and you walk around with 35 on your neck, and I don't see no pantry, and I don't see nothing like that. That's why when people tell me, "Oh, you go to church?" Yeah, I go to church. And guess what? You know how long it took me to find a church? It took me a minute, a couple months, because I have my standards. And the church that I go to, they literally. Not only do they obviously they have to receive an offering, but I went to this conference, a 5-day conference, and none of those 5 days they asked for offering, and they had 5 different speakers that they could have asked for offering, that they could have even asked for offering for them, and they didn't even ask for offering at all, son, at all, not 1 cent. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta respect that about my church, and I gotta respect how every Friday they serve 200 cars of food. You know what I'm saying? And then they building and they building they built a dope basketball court for the kids, 10 racks, and they, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen people that lost their jobs and they're down and out, and they've literally not giving them cash, but they're giving them like $500 in Walmart gift cards, and they're giving them groceries. And you know what I'm saying? And they check on them. That has nothing to do with scripture. And as a human being, they there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course they're gonna pray for them. Of course they're gonna tell them it's gonna be okay. But at the end of the day, they treat them like human beings, and they protect their own. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I go to the church that I go to.
That's dope. I like
shout
that.
out to my church. Shout out to Roberto and Nelly. You know, my pastors. They great people, man. And again, the open door policy is amazing. The people there are amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I love serving the community. I love giving back. I love being, I don't got no hips, bro. You know what I mean? But I'll stand out there for 3-4 hours and just to see a smile on their face, just be able to have conversations with them and about life, because I know they're going through it. I've seen people pull up in Jaguars, pull up in Benzes for that bag, for that food. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to question? You know what I mean? They need that at the end of the day. It ain't my duty to question it. It ain't my duty to question who's at the light panhandling or non-panhandling. My duty is to make sure that they have something to hang on to. And if I got it, they got it. And that's what tunnel vision is, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to uplift and build. You know what I'm saying? And of course we have our Christian side to it. But at the end of the day, it's a relationship that we got with Yah. It's not religion. I don't knock the Jehovah Witness or the Mormons. Nah, bro, because at the end of the day, we all looking up towards the same thing. I'm not, who's to say who's right, who's not right? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we'll find out who's right and who's not right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you're not right, then you got another chance to get your head cut off. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you saying, like,
I see the logos.
Yeah,
I see the logos, bro. I see you flexing over here.
You see the chest built and all. Like, let me stop.
Looking like Superman. Looking like Superman over here.
Well, you know what I mean? I don't want to hurt those in my past and appreciate that they're, you know what I mean? They're downplay on my life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here.
Yeah.
God made me a better man.
I feel it. I feel it.
Okay.
I feel it. Well, sir, you feeling good?
I'm feeling amazing, even in the middle of my storm. I got my poncho on. I'm about to go outside and do the Chris Brown.
Yeah, we'll do the Chris Brown. What song you gonna sing though?
Chris Brown, The Rain. I think I'm gonna hit the praise and worship with it, but it's still gonna be the Chris Brown moves. I still gotta keep the breezy
get a video
moves.
of that shit.
Yeah, still gotta get the Chris breezy moves. You know what I'm saying? And everybody out there going through some things. Hey, the storm is almost over, man. Y'all gonna be all right. Y'all see us, and trust me, behind these walls, we go through some things. But at the end of the day, we wake up with purpose. We're breathing. There's people out there not even breathing. They're on monitors. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta be thankful for that. We gotta be thankful for our kids. We gotta be thankful for our surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't have those. Some people are eating rice with flies on it. You know what I mean? And every day I pray for those type of people and pray for the kids. I pray for kids going to and from school every single day. I pray for the kids at the bus stop, because these people, there's a shortage of bus drivers, and they making these kids walk half a mile to the bus stop, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning in the dark. You know what I'm saying? And human trafficking is serious.
Right.
It's serious out here. You know what I'm saying? That's the new way of these people getting a bag and snatching your life and snatching these kids. And I've literally seen 5, 6-year-olds walking in the dark to school, man. Like, y'all have no, come on, son.
I would never. I can't. I would never. But I
Not
get
at
it.
all.
But I get why people are in the position. They did it over here. Like, the buses weren't coming for kids after a certain age. Like, I think it was middle and high school kids. They had to walk or get ridden to school. Yeah.
I did that, bro. Growing up in Puerto Rico, you know, we were less fortunate. We ain't had no lockers. We ain't had no buses. I literally had to walk through the projects to get to school every single day, through the projects to get to school and back home with all my books. Couldn't leave in school. There's no AC in the school. Trust me, I went through all that. So just to see these kids not be able to walk a block or two, but you gotta walk up half a mile, quarter of a mile. That's crazy, son.
Yeah.
In the dark is even worse. The dark, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't do it with my kids.
Yeah,
But
no, they
thank
wild.
God they're older. I had to deal with that.
Facts.
We're gonna shut down with Hard Target, bro, and Seth Anthony.
Shout out to Hard Target, man.
He keeps putting out videos.
R.I.P. Juice Daily, man. His birthday. And shout out to him. Shout out to the whole Trailer Made gang.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to all them doing things. You know.
They've been dropping videos back to back.
Don't play. My man Gotti don't play.
No, not at all.
He a beast with the videos, and I think my man shoot a video where he take a shower, son. Everybody. I think my man edit while he sleep. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I know that dude, he been a hard worker, and the best thing that ever happened to Target was him getting together with Gotti, and building that from the ground up.
Yeah, they
You know what
got
I'm
something
saying?
going.
I don't want to hear nobody talking about you the hottest in the city out here. If you ain't got Target's name in it, I don't want to hear nothing. Target, on top of the chain. Target continue to be on top of the chain because of his work ethic. He got it from the mud. I seen that man literally go from a trailer, you know what I'm saying, to a full-fledged family and touring. I don't think that man never had a job. He never had a job. And I think that man, you don't even know his graphic design game is heavy.
Yeah.
Like, he did all our graphics going up. You know what I'm saying?
A lot out here in Tampa for a while.
Yeah, exactly. So shout out to Target, man. Every time I see him is love.
It is. All right. Well, we're going to close out with him.
All right, we out of here, man.
Praying for y'all, bro. Appreciate
Salute,
you.
man.
Tunnel Vision. Black Market TV.
Yeah.
Hard to stay calm, living like a bullet in a song. Same passion that was written in the Psalms. Feel misunderstood cause my lies won't hold. Can't let another author try to right my wrongs. Love, forgive me, the fight's gone, it's in my soul. This road that I've been down has ran its toll. The sun's beaming down but the fact is cold. Kids only see a stranger when their dad come home. I'm developing scars, cutting evil, I can't tell them apart. All this envy and this jealousy ain't helping my heart. No need to get my shit together, I'll just tear it apart. And I'll never see the light of day when I'm left here in the dark. Good thing my mama knows. I know I've taken this too far to ever make amends. And Lord can't forget my sins when I just turn around and do it again. I'm a selfish man, and I can see deep down inside the man I become. Blood all on my hands and my pants on a loaded gun. I'm a selfish man.
Chain smoking, drinking booze. Lord knows I'm a selfish man. Walking circles in my room. Why the devil trying to hold my hand? Another night, but a different bar. Another woman in a different scar. Another right, but a different wrong. A different story, but the same old song. I burned bridges for a pastime. Sorry, doesn't cut it when you swore it was the last time. She ran quicker than the liquor that I ran dry. And she wanted me to change, but my hands tied. Talking to myself, saying everything's fine. With no one there to tell me I ain't living right. Plan to get sober, but it didn't fan out. Only reason that I am, cause I fucking ran out. You know I'm damaged good, shit, you known it from the start. And all these broken promises cause a broken heart. This broken home has got me drinking lonely in the dark. And all these bad choices are pulling us apart. But as long as you know that
I know I've taken it too far to ever make amends. The Lord can't forgive my sins when I just turn around and do it again. I'm a selfish man, and I can see deep down inside the man I become. Blood all on my hands, and my plans on a slow dead gun. I'm a selfish man.
Hell to the nah, dog.